All right, here we are, day 2. Conditions have changed. Now, instead of rain, we have 15-mile-an-hour winds in a 10-foot aluminum boat. So this is going real well for us. White caps coming over the bow. Everybody is soaked already. And as you can hear, the audio is gonna be great. So let's give it a shot and see if we can get into some fish. Darn it. I can't even get. Oh, there's a good one. Oh! I knew it was underneath that tree. I picked him up last time right there. Oh, that's frustrating. Right underneath that tree. I knew it was there too. I let it sit, let it soak, let it soak. I was walking by it, waiting, and then he took it and I missed the hook set because I'm trying to control 38 things. Oh man, that was a good fish too. Again, that's right where I got that 4 yesterday, underneath that tree. I got the cast in there perfect. I thought I had him. Huh. Well, I'd like to get a cast at least. See if I can get one. Is that one? No, it's weeds. Nope, it's a fish. Oh my God. Oh, poor bass. Well, I didn't lie about the bass. They're gonna be here. They're just smaller than my hand. All right. I don't like this because we're casting into random open water, even though there's one. There's one. That's a nice fish too. It's a pike though, I can feel it shaking its stupid head. Yep. And only pike run like that. It's a nice pike. Hear my line going, help me! There we go. Yep. I don't know why they're that shallow. Oh my God. Look at the size of that pike. And he hit it right here at the boat. Yeah, look at the size of that pike. He hit it at the boat. Huh. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Now I wonder if they're in the shallow section down here. I don't know why they're there. There's one. It's gotta be a pike. But I hope it's a bass. Whatever it is a cow. Wow. Wow. That is a pike. He has got that chatterbait so deep in his mouth. Stop. Stop. Ah, the fight's never over when you get him in the boat. You got one?
Yeah. Oh, you go ahead. It's a pike, so.
It's okay. Oh. Hey! Enough of this. Come on. Yours was easier. I don't know if this is gonna be a good shot, but here's a nice little northern pike. Perfect. Let's get this guy back. So that didn't go as planned, unfortunately. We got on the water. It was blowing like 20. It was predicted to blow 3. So we got all the way down to the south end of the lake, maybe caught a couple pike, couple bass here and there, nothing big. I got one right at the very end. And then all of a sudden the wind picked up even worse. So we drifted down the shoreline thinking we would beat the non-windy side, the non-wind blown side of the shore. And unfortunately, once we got to the very back end of the cove, the wind picked up even worse. So now we're blowing 30 and we couldn't get back. So I'm not sure how much you actually saw. We abandoned ship. Now we are here and we're heading back down to the point on foot because we got all the way down there, and then unfortunately when we got to the bottom of it, we had to drag our boats through the woods because we didn't have enough trolling motor power to get back around the point. It was blowing so bad. Waves were coming up over the bow of the boat. We flooded everything, so it was just terrible. So now we're back here. We just grabbed some ice cream and we're gonna have a snack and head down to the point. All right, so here we are back at Willsboro Point, trying to salvage this day from what started out as supposed to be the best day of the weekend, has now turned into Wind City here. Hopefully we can get one here and salvage the day. Come on, really? Oh. It's only a matter of time. There's one. There's one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah! Nope, just came off. No, he was taking my drag. He hit it on the drop. Let me turn around first. All right, we're giving it a second shot. We're back out here. It's 6 p.m. and we are giving it a shot at the same lake we started at this morning. Batteries are freshly charged, back up. Everything is good to go. Wind has calmed down significantly. Now there's still quite a bit of wind and audio will probably be pretty rough, but at least we finally can stay in one direction without having to have the troller on full blast. We're actually still moving here. So let's give it a shot. We're gonna hit this bank right out to the point. It's a rocky bank. It's where I got that 462 on yesterday's video. So hopefully everything is still as good. We have one more day out here, and then we're gonna try to see if we can break the 5-pound mark. There's one. Oh, I think I lost it. I did. That's the story of my day. Guys, so I threw a jig along this bluff wall here, thinking, I'll just drag it along. Not realizing it got hung up, but I thought it was hung up, but it actually was not. It was this massive bass. I mean, this has to be probably pretty close to 5.5 pounds. I was dragging it out thinking I'm hung up. I was just gonna let it snap. And then I realized it was shaking its head. So I was just using the momentum of the boat to drag it forward. And then eventually this popped out. So we're gonna get a weight on it real quick. I just gotta run the boat into shore so that it doesn't blow me backwards too far, too fast. And then we'll take a real quick weight on this and get her back in the water. You can see she is completely full of eggs. So let's see where she clocks in at and then go from there. Five flat. Give her back some air. Let her get used to it. Let's see you go. Come on, girl. Good girl. There she goes. Back into the abyss. All right, everybody. Well, that's a wrap on day 2. It was a bad day to start. The wind was real rough. We ended up getting blown off. Our trolling motors died at about 11 o'clock. So we audibled and tried to go back to Willsboro Point in Champlain, and it just didn't turn out like it should have either. Snags, hang-ups, break-offs, and then one fish in another 2-hour period, which ended up dropping anyway. So finally, what we ended up doing at the end was we went back, charged our batteries, jumped back on the original lake where we started, and that went equally as bad. We were in the wind, it just was blowing 20 miles an hour, give or take again, and it just wasn't working out for us. The only saving grace was at the very end, throwing a jig along a bluff wall. I ended up picking up a 5-pounder right at the very end of the video. So again, guys, I like it, or I appreciate it if you would like the video, and if you have the opportunity, please subscribe down below, and thanks for watching.